Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Started from the Bottom here with Peterborough and Houston. We have a problem. The board are not happy with our recent results, which don't really, yeah, they were pretty bad. And I've guaranteed them that we'll get 10 points from our next 5, which based off our current form, or recent form, I guess you could say, is not very likely, but we'll see how it goes. I've changed the tactic, not so much the formation, but more the instructions, etc. This is what it's ended up looking like. This is also the team for today. I've examined what we're good at, and basically played to that. Our defenders are fast and really good at positioning, so they should be able to work in an offside trap system and be able to push higher up with their high acceleration and high pace and come back quickly if somebody was to break that trap. And then in general, our team's fairly good at passing, so they should be able to pass very quickly between one another because their vision's not all that good. I figure long passing, probably not worth it. And then all of our strikers can jump for some reason, and they're all really good at heading, so we've switched that role up from an advanced forward to a target man, which pretty much renders Ashley Fletcher useless, but we'll see how it goes. This is the team for today. We do have some injury issues with Nyambi being injured, as well as Connor O'Grady. O'Grady's out for like 5 to 6 weeks with a... That's Adam Smith. He's also out. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks with a pulled hamstring. That's Nyambi. And O'Grady, who just disappeared, is out for 5 to 6 weeks with a sports hernia. So fun stuff. So we're having to start Henry in goal. Henry, yeah, where's he from? England, yeah, so Henry, not Henri. And John Joe Kinney at center back. Is he right or left-footed? He's right-footed. And McGahee is right only. Ooh. But McGahee's actually a center back. We'll see how that goes. So we're going to jump into the game against, I don't even know who it's against, Bury? Yeah, Bury, who are 3rd in the league, so not going to be good. The other games in this stretch of 5 games are Stevenage, who are in 5th. Yeovil in 18th, Corrington in 19th, and Carlisle in 6th. So not the easiest run in the world, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this might not end well. I don't know. I can't remember when the last episode was. Don't mind me. Let's just go ahead and get into this. I'm going to try and show you all 5 games today with the power of editing. Maybe it won't be as long. If it starts getting long, I'll only do like 3 or something, but we'll see what happens. Or if we go ahead and get 10 points in... We can do that in 4 games, yeah, so, or 9 points in 3, honestly, I would probably end it there. But anyway, enough of my rambling, let's get into this. We are favorites, for once. And not going to bother doing the team talk because I'm me. We are in blue, which is kind of clashing with that white, if I'm being honest. But let's just get on with it. Duffy decided he forgot how to run there. That was weird. I hope this works. Oh, it's not working. It's really not working. Oh, thank goodness he missed. That was John Joe Kinney trying to play center back. That's not something he should ever be trying to do. But we are attacking here. Never mind. They're attacking here, I take it. Unless we can get a foot in. We're trying to play that offside trap that kind of got broken there. But fortunately, they couldn't find the ball. There it gets broken. I might have to kill that. Oh, he hit the post. Okay. I mean, our defenders should be quick is the bad part, and they're just not. And their positioning's supposed to be good, and it just isn't. And I don't really get it. That's Hooper. Is that the Hooper that I'm thinking of? See, now I'm gonna go click on him, and that's never good. James Hooper. Probably not. No, I'm thinking of the other one. The one that's actually good. Shots fired. Apparently that got deflected. Alright. So they'll have another corner, which Henry gladly collects. I keep wanting to calling him Henri, even though he's a goalkeeper. It doesn't really work. That was a shaky start, but we appear to be doing okay. Dominating possession, which is... Okay, never mind. We are attacking, kind of. We were starting to attack. It's going to be a struggle, though, since we're going to be playing all these games without our right back and center back, and I'm probably going to get fired, especially after that goal. I mean, how many losses can we have? Let's see, 5. Just 1. We can just have the one loss. Now, if we were going to have the one loss, this would be the team it would be against, because they are the best team we play in this run. But we might have a chance to attack here. Mayer now. We need McBurney in the box, because that's the only guy that Mayer's going to cross to. And he didn't cross to him. Even though he got into the box. What? I mean, I'm telling these players to do stuff, and they're just not doing it. Maybe I should tell them to stop. Good lord. What even is this? I'm going to tell them to stop. They can keep pushing higher up because they should be quick enough, but stop playing the offside trap because they're just bad at it. I mean, this might only last 2 games because they might just fire me immediately. Because we just don't have any center backs. I mean, it's hard to expect 2 defenders, I guess, because Niambi plays right back most of the time, but 2 defenders getting injured at the same time. I mean, what can you do about that? Structured. That doesn't seem like a very good idea. I'm gonna go on fluid. That's one thing I forgot to mess with. And stick to position. My stupid assistant told me to put that on. And we're trying to attack, but of course Butler decides to end up with the ball. So, and he's faster than all of our center backs. McGahee cleans up Kenny's mess over there. And Henry boots the ball forward to McBurney, who should be winning headers. I think he won that anyway. Out wide to Mayer. Mayer's supposed to be whipping this into McBurney, and he does. Duffy scores. That's exactly how that's supposed to go. McBurney flicked it on to Duffy. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's what they've been supposed to be doing for the last 3 months. That's a great flick on. That was perfect. He might have tried to shoot that, if I'm being honest. But anyway, we're back into this now. Andreu on the ball, our only good player, out to Jack Thomas. Mayer now gets tackled, beautiful, and they pass it back to their goalkeeper, who just kind of boots it, fortunately, because if they had actually controlled that, we might have been in trouble. And of course now they are controlling it, which means we are in trouble, and Butler's throwing goal again, and crosses at that time to Mensah. I'm gonna get fired. That's pretty much what I've determined at this point. I'm going to stop skipping replays. That's probably annoying for all you people. I mean, there's just not... I mean, McGahee came over to help, I guess, and Garrett's way up the pitch. Even though they're not even attacking anymore. They're just on support because both the wingers are on support. I mean, yeah, their pride is at stake. And my managerial career, not to mention. Maybe a 4-2-3-1's just not fit for this club. I don't know. But it just really isn't working. We are attacking here. Duffy gets his second of the game. That time Mayer getting the assist. He's had a quietly good game, Mayer. You know, he's lost the ball in a few key characters and stuff. What am I trying to say? I can do English. A few key areas, but I mean, Duffy's been good. It only says he's playing a 7.0, but I beg to differ. Oh, now he's playing an 8.7. Who's been bad other than John Joe Kenny, because we had nobody to bring on for him? It's really just kind of been John Joe Kenny. He's proven not to be a very good signing. I mean, he's young, whatever. He's not a center back, though. I don't really want to bring off Andreu, but we can't really have a tired player on a yellow card. We're going to bring on Navi. He's good, right? Sure, he can play. Yeah, he'll do. And I really want to bring off John Joe Kenny, but there's just nobody to bring on for him. And we really need a goal. And the thing is, we've been okay in this game after I put us on fluid instead of structured because I was being stupid quite clearly. I mean... Oh, that's Tyler Garrett. When did he start playing bad? I mean, we don't have anybody. I'm not even sure John Joe Kenny is comfortable at center back at all. I'll just wait to make the sub. I mean, we'll take off Bendicic for Chettle, maybe. Oh yeah, he missed training that one time, didn't he? Matty Cash can come on then. He's the slightly more attacking of the two. Even though he's in a ball-winning midfield role, so there's that. Naby's on the ball now to Cash McGahee. That's some weird positioning for Cash. But anyway, Thomas. What can he do? Dribble forward and shoot something stupid. Oh, Duffy's through and Burberry saves. The Bury keeper. Anyway, Mayer takes the corner, falls to nobody. If there's a penalty, who's gonna take it? I guess McBurney seems to want it. He's probably the one that should take it. Henry gladly punts the ball forward to get it to him. Can McBurney score? That is the question. No, is the answer. This team is just so bad. Even when, I mean, that's the easiest thing you could ever do, score a penalty. And he does that. Okay, he can't come off. Garrett can come off for Jensen, who I'd rather not play ever, but I mean, to be fair, he's had a terrible game. So, probably worth taking him off. Okay, we really need a goal here. I'm just going to encourage the players and then switch it on to overload as soon as I can. I mean, we've really played okay today, if I'm being completely honest. Our defense just kind of struggled early. It was probably my fault. And it does appear this is going to be a defeat unless we can score right now. And we score right now. McGahee scores. Yes, get in. Beautiful. 1 point out of 10. 4 games left. Wonderful. I mean, I mean, the thing is, though, we just beat them, what, 3-0 on the... No. It was 3-1 in the second half, I think. Is that how that went? I'll have to check. But, that was a good result. Away from home like that, that was good. Yeah, they've done great to come back and draw. Okay, so we were no, not at all. It was still 2-1 in this. No, it was 2-0 in the second half. But we were really down 3-1 at halftime. Okay, so it was 2-1 in the. No, it was 2-0 in the second half. I'm confusing myself now. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'll see you in the next game. Can't even remember who it's against. I'll see you then, though. Okay, so we're back for the game against Stevenage, and we have to win this. If I'm not, yeah, we kind of do. Well, no, we don't have to. We could draw and still be okay. But regardless, we kind of want to. You can see my options here for John Joe Kenny. None. The only player I've replaced is Tyler Garrett, because he was crap last game, basically. So this is the team that we're going with. Yeah, completely unchanged other than Jensen. Adam Smith is still not back. 7 weeks to 9 weeks still out. So let's go ahead and jump into it, I guess, and hope we can get a win. I've also changed this from I did change this, yeah, from structured to fluid, and took off offside trap and stick to positions, because that just didn't work, as we found out. Let's go. So they're in third, the same place Bury were in when we played them. Just we're at home this time. That'll be an advantage. Bendicic immediately makes a tackle. That's what I like to see. We might actually come forward here. Maybe. Andreu. McBurney. Jensen. Duffy. McBurney! It went in, but apparently McBurney fouled the goalkeeper. Well, that's a promising start, at least, I guess. Of course, not much going on after that positive start. Can I speed up this game at all? I really need to get this stuff going faster. How fast does that make stuff go? Ah, that makes stuff go very quickly. Good. Anyway, Stevenage might be coming forward here, but Jensen makes a tackle. Duffy crosses very early into McBurney, and McBurney was fouled? No? Okay, it was just a good tackle, I guess. Fairly risky tackle, if I'm being honest, though, and they have to clear the ball. And it actually kind of works, but McGahey makes a tackle, plays it up to McBurney. McBurney gets tackled. This is insane. End-to-end stuff here. And we make another tackle. Now McBurney's throwing goal, shoots, saved by Scully. That was an entertaining series. I like that. They're playing a really narrow 4-2. In a dangerous corner there. Just headed away though. We look good though, which is rare for this team, looking good. I mean, we should have scored about 3 goals already. Well, one of them actually went in, but, you know, referees. Andreu has the ball now though, to Bendicic. Out wide to Turton, who gets tackled by Sané. Hopefully not of the Leroy variant. Kais, I guess is how you say that. Osei on the ball. Bendicic is going to get sent off. Good job, mate. This might be really loud, but good job, mate. You idiot. Okay, well, what does that mean? What do we do? Crap. I guess drop. That shouldn't be a problem for us, really, and then we'll bring on Matty Cash, I guess. We'll see how that goes. Bendicic can be a real idiot sometimes. I mean, I guess they've been unlucky. I'm gonna yell at this. Can I yell at Bendicic? I'm disappointed in him getting sent off. I mean, he's looking fired up now. That doesn't really do much good now, does it? Anyway. Start of the second half here. Nothing gonna come at the beginning. I mean, it's still 0-0, fortunately. It could be worse. And they haven't had a clear-cut chance yet. Who would have thought? And Stevenage are in possession here and play their striker through. Probably going to score. Yep, I thought Henry saved, but of course he didn't. So, basically, we would have to... I think we're going to get sacked next game, lads. This is not going good. Unless we can get a goal here, which we're not, of course, because that didn't work. You see, we just don't have a center back. You know, we're just down a center back, basically. It's like playing with 3 at the back with John Joe Kinney out there. I mean, he's just so bad at kicking a ball. Cash has a free kick, though, now to Jensen to Duffy. Duffy's actually good. Whips it in. Keeper spills it, and McBurney scores. There we go. We just needed a little bit of luck, I guess, didn't we? I mean, that's some awful goalkeeping from the Stevenage keeper, but that was just terrible. And then McBurney just phases through the Stevenage player and scores. Beautiful. And we have an attacking throw-in that McBurney can't seem to get to, and now they're attacking. McGahey tries to make a tackle, and John Joe Kinney actually made an interception. We should throw a party for that. Of course, unless they score on us here, because it's probably going to be his fault. As he pushes way too far forward, a mile out of position. They should have scored. John Joe Kinney is not a center back. That's what we've determined. And 70th minute now, they're attacking again. John Joe Kinney makes another interception and just kind of clears it out there somewhere to nobody. And now he's caught out of position again. Henry fortunately bails him out this time, but he's just not good, and we just don't have any. I should consider calling somebody up from the youth team. I think. I need to make some subs. It's the 70 whatever minute. McBurney for Loft, I think. Yeah, definitely. And we're also going to take off Mayer for Mendez, because Mendez can play good sometimes. And we were attacking until we weren't. And Smith has to clear. Kenny actually picks that up. That's one thing he can do, is run forward really quickly. Mayer now. Oh, I thought he got fouled there by Lee, but anyway. Oop, that's blocked. McBurney now. To Thomas, to nobody. Back to Thomas. And now he's going to get sent off. This has been such a weird game. Yep, so it's 10v10 now. I forgot we had a man off. Entirely forgot about that. And that was also our last sub of the game. Whoops. And time is flying by here. 80th minute now. I'm just going to encourage the players now that it's a level playing field. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. They're down a left winger. That's worth noting. Or really, he's just an attacking midfielder, I guess, in their system. But somehow time's already ran out. I guess I turned the game up a little bit. Maybe that was it. And unless we score another late one here, and we don't, that does appear to be the end of the game. It is. So, we have 2 points from 2 games. I mean, that was kind of... I wasn't good enough, though. I guess it was okay. We played 2 really difficult teams, though, and... Let's see, so we've dropped 4 points? Yeah, we could have 6 right now, and we have 2, so we've dropped 4 points. I haven't been fired yet. Bendicic has been banned for 2 matches, which probably means he's already had a red card, which means I should be fining him at this point. And he feels the fine's unfair. Sounds like his problem. We're gonna have to pay Bury money for mayor? Okay. And you know, that reminds me with Mansfield sacking their manager, and I'm on the sack race, but Gateshead fired Ryder, so there's that. I guess I have a club I can fall back on. Anyway, I'll see you at the game against Yeovil. We're doing a bunch of games in this episode, if I haven't said that, by the way. Yeovil, let's go. At this point, I'm determined this game wants me to get fired. Now our other center back, Harrison McGahee, decided to get suspended, so due to yellow card accumulation. Fortunately, Niambi's back, though, so he can cover, but he's just not very good at center back. What exactly is he good at? He's a defensive... Well, he was just a bad signing. I don't care how good he is. Anyway, team for today, Bendicic is suspended, obviously, so Cash comes in. Niambi has to come in, and Garrett comes in for Jensen, who's also injured all of a sudden. He has a virus. He's out for 2 to 4 days. So, at this point, I mean, we have to win. The fact that we're giving a squad number to somebody is never a good thing. He'll be number 21, sure. I mean, we have to win today. There's no other alternative. Winning has to happen. Fortunately, it's against Yeovil, so we really should be winning, if I'm being completely honest. But if we don't, I get fired, and it's probably a good thing, if I'm being honest, because this team's just bad. Duffy's good, though. I mean, he's been in the team of the week 2 straight weeks. But other than Duffy, that's about it. Are they already going to have a player on a yellow card? Okay, no. That would have been impressive. We do have a free kick here that might lead to something. Mayer whips it in. Kinney, that is the worst header I've ever seen. Okay. Well, now they're counterattacking us. Hopefully this doesn't come to much. He just shoots from a mile out. Perfect. That's what they need to keep doing for the rest of this game. Apparently that registered as a shot on target. That's arguable. Anyway, Yeovil might have a chance here. And I kind of hope that they don't. Well, of course I kind of hope that they don't. I mean, I think you guys could have figured that on your own. But we do make a tackle here. Duffy beats his man down the left wing. He's been absolutely amazing recently. Crosses into McBurney, and he hits the post. That's unfortunate. Anyway, we're on the attack here again. McBurney's tackled. I don't know why he was out there. Turton crosses, and for some reason they headed that away. It's a mess in the box. Thomas collects. Out to Turton again. Whips it into McBurney, who scores. That's a great header. I cannot find one thing wrong with that move. I mean, we just kind of piled the pressure on until it went in. Nothing wrong with that. Hopefully this will be the start of our win streak. This goal here, McBurney just rose up above everybody, and it actually went off the post and in. That was great. Could be attacking again here. Cash Mayer. Mayer loses out to Traore, and John Joe is not good. at anything, and oh, it's off Niambi and in. I mean, that shot wouldn't have been even close if Niambi hadn't been standing there. Alright, so back to getting fired again, I guess. I mean, that shit, there's no way that shot was going in unless Niambi had been there. I mean, and the bad part is how bad Garrett got beat there. That's kind of worrying. I mean, that wasn't even Niambi's fault, really. It was happening today, worth noting. I mean, we really need a goal here in the second half to save my job that I'm questioning if I even want to have saved at this point. There are a lot of job openings. Let's just put it that way. We could... Nope, not attacking. We don't even have the ball. And Kenny's out of position again. He thinks he's playing right back. Maybe if I put him over on the left, he'll think he's not playing right back. Who knows? I mean, unfortunately, our center back's kind of worn out there, but I can't take him off. Matty Cash can't come off, though, for Chettle, I guess, gets to play, sure. Yeah, we have no center backs. I mean, even the center backs in the youth team are loaned out, and we can't recall them because it's not the transfer window. So, anyway, we were attacking here, though. Mayer. Turton whips it in. Nobody there. Mayer's there, and he scores. Okay. I'll take that. That's only his second goal of the season. Really? I thought he was good. That moves us up into 5th. We're 10 points off the top. I don't know how I'm getting fired when we're in 5th. I mean, that's some questionable goalkeeping. But anyway. 73rd minute now. I mean, if we can hold on, that would be nice. Then again, I also kind of... I'm questioning if I even want this job anymore. But, I mean, I guess if I keep it, then the board will like me. But anyway, Yeovil coming forward and shoot, and it's off the post. I mean, Henry probably could have done something with that, but I guess not. And we're going to take off Andrea for Nabby. Some good legs laid on, and Ashley Fletcher, who's actually a decent target man, so maybe still a good signing. Who knows? Ryan Niambi's really tired coming off an injury. He's had a really good game, though. I mean, a 7.7 from one of our center backs? That's ridiculous. 7.6 now. Oops, 7.9. I wonder what he did. And it doesn't look like we're going to score another late on, but 2-1 is good enough for now. And keeping my job alive, so guess I'll see you in the next game. We're just going to keep them rolling, and as long as I can keep them rolling, so... Sure. Let's see if we can continue our reasonably short run that needs to be a little longer and get a win against the Corrington here. Changes in the team. McGahee comes back into the side so we can drop John Joe down to the bench again, which is always good. And that's the only change. So let's go. Smith and O'Grady are still injured, and Bendicic is still suspended, and he wouldn't make it back into the team anyway because I'm furious at him right now. So let's just get right into this. And I apologize in the first game, my FM wasn't in full screen, so that would be the problem there. Why it looks so bizarre. Why did I say that? Okay. I mean, to be fair, their natural game could win pretty easily. Because they are on, where Stanley in 17th? Who is Stanley anyway? Anybody know? I mean, why would they? I don't know. Because the Corrington's the name of the town, isn't it? So why is it a Corrington Stanley? Anyway, they put a free kick on target that doesn't really trouble Henry, and it must have not been very good if it didn't trouble Henry, because a lot of stuff troubles him. Anyway, Turton picks that up, tries to clear, hit it away. Cash picks it up. Now Duffy. Duffy to Andreu, to Thomas. Thomas now, what's he going to do? He shoots, and Jones decides to just kind of grab that. I wish he would have let it in, but unfortunately, he's not trying to throw the match like I begged him to. I mean, I really did. I tried to get him to throw it, and he wouldn't do it. But, we were apparently up in the third there for a little bit. That's impressive. It's so tight in these promotion spots. I mean, really. Anyway, Mayer whips it in. MB tries to score and can't. Dribbles out wide. He's a right back. Gets fouled. That is worth remembering that when he's dribbling around in the box, he can dribble around in the box because he's really a right back. Referee calling over their player, not really coming over, more like the ref going over to him, but he's going to get a yellow card, and we do have a free kick. I doubt anything's going to come of it though. Mayer takes it to Nyambi, and he committed the foul? That's interesting, okay. We've had a promising start though, 7 shots to their 1, but it's already halftime. It's not really a start anymore. We've looked good though. Keep going, still win. Yeah, woo. That's the only time I've ever said that, is that we could still win. That's new. Not throwing a result away at the end by the end of the first half. Anyway. We have to win this game, by the way, if you didn't know that already. But we whip in a free kick there. Thomas picks it up just about, and McBurney heads on to nobody. That's great. But anyway, we have 5 points from 3. So we do have to win, yeah. Anyway, Andreu, Thomas, Mayer, who's tackled but retains possession. Andreu to Turton out wide. I don't know what that was, but he gets a chance to make up for it and does the same thing. And now they're attacking through Mills down the left wing. He whips it into a wide open, that guy. I don't know. I mean, one of his last names is Grant. I figured that much out. Basically, we're getting sacked by a, by a comfortable margin at this point. Who knows what the center backs were doing there? I don't know what the center backs were doing. Of course, one of them isn't really a center back, so there's that. Of course, he was good last game, so I don't know. Anyway, Garrett to McBurney to Andreu. McBurney needs to sprint forward and get in the box because that's his job. You know, Andreu just trying to find somebody to give the ball to, and nobody decides to get open. I mean, he was begging Mayer to get open. Fortunately, we make a tackle, and Mayer has the ball now. Andreu to Mayer. Back to Turton. Plays it forward for Thomas now, who shoots and scores. That was a good-looking goal. I mean, last time I checked, they told them not to play long balls, but that's Thomas's first goal for the club, and a fairly important one. Gets us back. I mean, I'm gonna say gets us back in the game because we have to win this. We can't accept a loss because I'll get fired, basically. That's sums it up. No real point in making any subs yet. Everybody's in fairly good fitness. I should probably go ahead and encourage the lads. That's not it. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think they want me to get fired, I would assume, and we're going to go ahead and take off Matty Cash because he just got on a yellow and he's a little bit tired. So we'll bring on Shettle because he decided he's going to stay, and I hate taking off Andreu, but his legs just don't want to work most of the time. Because he is 31 years old, so there's that. And as the game basically pauses for somebody to get a yellow card. It was just a warning. It wasn't even a yellow anyway. Corking's keeper takes the goal kick, and Grant picks it up to Clark. Chettle makes the tackle. Nabby now. Duffy down the left wing. See what he can do. Gets tackled. Okay. Didn't expect that one. I expected him to, tap it around his man or something. McGahey wins the header. Nabby doesn't, but McGahey wins it again. Nabby now. What's he going to do? Passes to Mayer to Thomas, who shoots, and he's got a brace. This guy. Okay. He's scored 2 very important goals. He hadn't scored up until this game, and now he's got 2. I think he might have finally figured out the system and what he's supposed to be doing. Actually, that took a massive deflection. I think that took a huge deflection. It looks like it took a deflection right off his foot, though, so I don't know. Let's go and make our last change as they were attacking. Oh, jeez, they've both been terrible. But McBurney can score goals. Garrett can't, so we're going to bring on Jensen. He has really bad games every once in a while. Grant blocked by Nyambi. I almost combined their names there. McYambi, I think, would be their combined name. That's what I was about to say. Anyway, that's headed away. Mills now out to Dabo, who plays it in, and Henry collects, surprisingly. I thought that was going to hit the crossbar or something. If we can just hold on here, I'm not going to go off attacking, because then I know we'll concede, because they don't know how to play defensively, I guess. I'm just making sure I'll have time to get this last game in. Hopefully we'll need it. Need this game, because Clark, don't score. Henry saves. Good. Okay. I'm concerned if we're even going to get this last game in, and we almost didn't need to, because we would have already been fired. We're actually up into the automatic promotion spots again, which I think is what the board wanted, if I'm being honest. But still time here, though, but Naby picks it up. Hopefully just going to hold the ball. Thomas now score after scoring the brace. Mayer tackled in the box. Clean tackle. Looked good. Anyway, Mills plays it forward. McGahee picks it up. Just pass it and run back. McBurney now. Mayer. Please don't score. Okay, I'm running out of time for this last episode, but Mills is offside. That's good. Yeah, I'm running out of time for this last episode. So I might end up recording it, like, in a few days. Anyway, this should be the game, and I need this to go faster. Yeah, I think we've done it. Yes, we've done it. We're still alive. Okay. I'll see you in the next game, which might be in a little while for me. But with the power of editing, it'll be in a few seconds for you. So, have fun. So, this is it. This is the last game of our, of that run that we needed 10 points. And we're on 8 from 4, so we need to make this 11 from 5, or else we're getting fired. Basically, I'm sure you're all aware of the situation. I'm just reintroducing myself to it because it's been a day since I recorded the last parts. So, team, I almost forgot to do that. John Joe Kenny has to come in at right back, which is good because that's a place he actually knows how to play. Connor O'Grady's back on the bench, but still injured. Returning to full fitness tomorrow, or full training tomorrow, so he could make an appearance if need be. Let's see, Turton's suspended, so there's that. But other than that, team unchanged. Let's get into this, and Bendicic is not injured anymore, but or suspended, but you know, after last time, I've kind of had enough with him. Alright, let's go. And we're actually in third right now as well, so things are actually looking up at the moment. But whoever we're playing do have a free kick, Carlisle, and they score. Didn't even say who we were playing, but 2 minutes in, not a good start. At this point, I kind of want to keep this job because, you know, we've kind of shown that we can play a little bit, but that was just bad. I mean, we had 2 defenders that could have won that. One of them was John Joe, no, Namby, and I couldn't click the other one. But we do have a corner here now that's collected by their keeper. And he just kind of boots it to Mayer. Probably not the guy you want to boot it to. Now Garrett, Duffy, Mayer, Thomas. 2 goals last game. McBurney out wide to John Joe Kinney, who plays it in for Andreu. McBurney scores. Unfortunately, we still need another one, though. That doesn't do us much good. And it's funny how we just went from 7th to 3rd. It shows how tight it is at the top end of the league at the moment. Like, it's really tight. There's a point separating 3rd through 7th. And just 2 points separating 3rd from 8th. That's just insane. And now it's 2 points separating 3rd from 9th. Oh, that's just stupid. Anyway, they take the throw long here, cleared away, and Andreu picks it up to McBurney. Doesn't quite know what to do with it and just kind of gives it away. That was really bad. Now Samuel's through on goal. He'll probably shoot. No, he doesn't. He passes it to Clark Harris. Meadows. Clark Harris scores, of course, because that's all we're good at is conceding goals when we can't afford to. I think I'm going to get fired. The amount of times I've said that this episode so far, but I think I'm gonna get fired. Yeah, I mean, he just broke the line there. Cash was back defending, which is not something he's particularly good at, even though he's playing as the ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, it really hasn't been good enough. Show me something else, please. Other than that whole fact that time when we scored a goal. Yeah, I want to see more of that part. Not so much the rest of it as they try and thump it long, but goes all the way through to the keeper. And now they have a corner. They're going to score, I'm sure. This Mayer can win that race, which he is not even close to. Jones, Splain, Clark Harris scores. Keeper didn't even move. That was hit really hard. I can hardly even blame the keeper there, even though I think I probably could have saved it, but he's not good. Let's be honest here. I mean, he did hit that really hard. Yeah, there's not much you could have done about that, really. So, I think it's time we go overload, because we need to score 3 goals. And Jack Thomas has taken a bit of a knock. I'm going to go and take him off, because he is not going to recover that much fitness. Be on shuttle, I guess. Well, this is it. I think we're going to get fired. After all of this, we're going to lose our job. I mean, Cash scores. That might help. We still need 2 more, though, and I just don't see us getting them. That was a really good header, actually. Yeah, class header there. But I think we should probably start saying our goodbyes to the lads, especially if they score here. Nope, Andreu picks it up. I swear if we end up scoring 2 goals. But they're probably going to score. Nope, McBurney's got it. What's he going to do with it? He's going to run through and shoots. Why would you ever do that? Composure, my friend. Composure. And we're going to go make our final 2 subs as Peterborough manager. It does appear. We're going to bring on Ashley Fletcher. And that lad's not on the bench. And Bendicic, I guess. Well, this is clearly not going as we all would have hoped, unless they decide to let us keep our job, but I don't think that's how it works with the whole game script. And they're throwing goal again here. Fortunately, didn't score that one. And we've really been, I mean, overall, we've really been kind of screwed by injuries. You know, the fact that O'Grady still, I mean, he hasn't played in this entire run hardly. I think he played like 1 game out of these 5, and it just, I mean, what are we going to do? That's it. I do believe we've been fired. I mean, they were unlucky, really. They played good. I think that's probably it. Have I been fired? The schedule's still there for the moment. If I saw that thing go away. Yeah, I've been fired. Well, I guess it gives me some stuff to do. I'll just go and try and find a job. I guess we'll take a look at the jobs list. It's just taking the game a little bit while to process for some reason. Right before the transfer window, too, which I guess could be seen as a good thing. And if I'm being honest, I'm not quite sure why I got fired. I mean, I know we were supposed to win the league and stuff. But Alan Pardew is his favorite for the job. What a fall he's taken. Where has he been? That's his career stats. I guess that's who he played at, yeah. Wow, he's taken a bit of a fall. I mean, he went, I mean, he's been at, is he at Swansea in real life? No. Okay, so he stayed at Palace. I think he's still at Palace. I can't remember. I don't really keep up with that part. And then he went to Swansea, and now he's been out of a job for all of 27 days, and he's now favored to take over the Peterborough job? That doesn't make any sense. They're not going to get him. Nope, I've got an interview. I mean, I am a little bit relieved, but I can't pretend I'm not disappointed, yeah. I mean, I really did. I mean, I think I did deserve more time, really. Yeah. I mean, it did kind of look like I had a fairly strong relationship with the board, but then all of a sudden they came to me and were like, "Hey, we need you need points now." And the thing is, we got 8 from 5. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it was good enough. I mean, it was keeping us in and around the promotion spots. Disappointed is turnaround forward for him, and we kind of did. So yeah, I mean, I'd reckon we'd be able to. My relationship with the players, they have been fantastic. I mean, they really never gave anything less than 100%. It just took me forever to tweak the dang tactic. It's really all my fault. But, yep, showcase management skills. So let's see what we've got available at the moment. There are a ton of jobs available, I know, because they just fired, I mean, people just fired everybody. Oh, jeez. Come on now. It's been really sluggish. We got rid of some of them. I clicked on that one. I clicked on that one. This is being so stupid. There's just so much stuff available. I'm gonna look at the amount of manager jobs. Yeah, that's all that's available. So I'm gonna take a look through this, and I should see you fairly soon for the next episode. I can apologize for the length of this one. It wasn't supposed to be this long. I thought we were going to just, lose the first 2 games and get it over with. But ended up doing all 5 and still messing stuff up. So if you have enjoyed, please do drop a like on the video. If you're new around here, please do click that subscribe button. 100% free and helps out my channel massively. So without further ado, I'll see you next time.